So I'm going to be having a bit of a different breakfast today. Actually, first I'll get my roller. Oh, so it's now Sunday. I've woken up at 9. It's now about 9:30 because I was reading the Daily Mail in bed. I don't know why I read it, it's just full of rubbish, but I do it anyway. I'm now rolling my face. I think it makes me feel more alive. You can see how my skin, God, this camera really shows everything, doesn't it? We're having a few bloated days at the moment. I feel a bit like the blueberry girl from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, just minus the blue part and more kind of, you know, orangey from the fake tan. Actually, you can't really see it. I use the Bondi Sands dark one, so it doesn't actually make me like super tanned. It just gives me a little tint in a way. I don't really like the idea, you know, when people have like orange like marks in their fingers. I mean, excuse my nails, I've absolutely like gnawed them to death. My deadline that I had last Monday, I can't believe it's almost been a week. I do think that it does take a significant amount of time to recover from deadlines. I've generally just been so tired like these last few days. Yesterday I actually tidied my room, which is so nice. Like, it just feels so good to have everything clean, everything hoovered, everything dusted, all the surfaces, just everything's fresh sheets. Nice bath last night. Did a lot of skincare because I've been really lazy. Normally I have my oats for breakfast, but today we're gonna do something a bit crazy and we're gonna have a protein coffee shake, which I haven't had for ages. I used to have these in summer. I used to put vanilla protein powder, coffee obviously, coconut milk, almond butter and date. I don't have dates at the moment and I kind of don't want to go and buy them because they're not the cheapest thing in the world to buy, and I've actually just bought this camera, so that, why am I so, I don't know why I'm so close. I mean, can I get any closer? This morning we're making a coffee smoothie. I have my double shot of coffee, which is still kind of cooling down, but I've got my frozen banana, not the most aesthetic thing in the world, almond butter, my coconut milk, my protein powder, and I think as a substitute for dates, I'm gonna use some maple syrup, because why not, you know? So yeah, I have a little bit of maple syrup, just a tiny bit will go in because I don't want it to be, you know, horrifically sweet. I'm using 2 bananas. I'm currently lean bulking, so I'm eating a lot more than I normally do, and I normally have some oats, but I don't quite fancy putting oats in this. I'd rather have just loads of banana, almost 200 grams of banana, and then I think we'll do 200 coconut milk. I do weigh my foods because I just track. Since lockdown, since we have been restricted to do everything almost, apart from things in the comfort of our house, like I just feel like a lack of structure in the outside world has like driven me like a little bit nuts and agitated me. So tracking my food and being like really like diligently consistent with my workouts, doing my steps, has like given me like that structure, and like I'm healthy with it all, so it's good discipline, if that makes sense. Right, I'm gonna be having a tablespoon of this, which is 25. I love almond butter. I feel like it's so underappreciated, bloody hell. And then I think we'll have 5 grams of this. But yeah, I just feel like it gives me structure, counting, and I really enjoy it. I'm going to be adding this in last because otherwise it sticks to the sides. I am going to be putting this in the freezer, yes, in the freezer for 10 minutes while I do some laundry, because I changed my sheets yesterday, so I've got to wash the dirty ones now. But I'll add the coffee in actually, because that as well will get cold in the freezer. Ooh, and then it will be like nice and cold and crisp, so hopefully the bananas and the kind of cold mixture will make it more icy and more thick, especially when I've added the protein in. So I'm just gonna put this in the freezer. So while that is freezing, I'm having this. I always have one of these before I actually eat my breakfast. I don't know, I just feel like it's part of my daily structure, and then it means that I've had one bottle already, because otherwise I can be a bit lazy during the day. But on Sundays, I take this. It's just like a biotin tablet. I mean, whether they actually work, I don't know, but my hair is growing. My hair is doing really good things. I mean, you can see the colour is really growing out like a mousy brownie blonde kind of colour. I'm so excited to be able to go and just get my hair done. I haven't had my hair done in so long. It's going to be so fun, and my nails, because obviously I've bitten them to death because of uni, but I've really stopped putting heat on my hair. And this is in the last 4 years. It's taken 4 years to grow my hair from there, and it's now just below my boobs. No heat, unless it's like a party, which is like a very, very one-off, because I just don't really go out very much. I'm just very happy being introverted me, doing my own thing. So I don't really put much heat on it. In terms of washing it, I wash it once or twice a week. I'm having to do it about 2 times a week at the moment because I have my psoriasis. If you follow me on Instagram, you know, but I've been having a little bit of flare-ups. You might be able to see some like red patches there, and when that happens, it's just I don't like the look of it. It just freaks me out. So I put my steroid cream in it, and my steroid cream is like thick. I don't know if you've ever like touched anything mechanical and you've had some like oily, greasy stuff. That's what this spray is like. I mean, it's getting better. It's not as bad as it was. Apart from that, I don't really do anything. I don't know if these actually do anything. I have been taking them for a very long time. This is like their bottle. I only take it once a week on Sundays. I actually, when I first started, these like 5,000 UGG, I don't know how to pronounce that metric, but I used to take them every day, and apparently that exceptionally high dose, 5,000, to be taking every day, and it can be really bad for you. So once a week, and sometimes I even forget. It means my body doesn't have the opportunity to get used to it, and then for it to stop working. So that's my hair story. If anyone gives a shit, since Monday, since I handed in my essay, I've done absolutely nothing apart from watch Riverdale on Netflix, do my workouts, eat food, go for walks. So I haven't actually, I've had such a break. Like, I need to switch my brain back on. It's something like 98 days till my hand in, and I haven't even started, and most people started in like October, but I just can't do more than one project at a time, and my uni wants us to do things that overlap. I'm supposed to have done my laundry now so that I can blend my smoothie. So it's basically been about an hour since I've had my morning coffee protein shake, and I've decided that I want to just do some stuff to my face, just put a little bit of makeup on to make me feel a little bit more alive, because I don't know, it's, for me at the moment, it's the time of the month and I'm feeling slightly like puffy, watery, and a little bit bloated, and it's kind of, I don't know, I just feel like doing my face a little bit will make me feel a bit better. So I used to work during Fashion Week, and these clips are always left behind by makeup, so I always pick them up, but I can't actually seem to find the other one, which is really, really annoying. I'm a little bit red, but I'm about to get even redder because I'm going to do my gua sha. So if you don't know what gua sha is, like my little roller that I used this morning, it's another one, but it basically, it's something to do with lymphatic drainage and getting water and puffiness out your face, and you kind of like drag it like that. I have to put moisturiser on first. I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I'm using this as the base. The gua sha, this stony thing, has to have something to lubricate it so it can slide over something, and we don't have a clip. We've only got one clip. I mean, we'll just do one clip then. We'll just do one side clip. But yeah, I've just been feeling super bloated, super puffy, watery, and it will all go away literally in like 2 days. I know it will. I'll piss it all out, but it's just, I don't know, it gives you those like bad body image days and you just feel a bit frumpy and your mood gets really sensitive and all of that. I've actually just finished my 10th week of coaching. I think it's my 10th week. I'm halfway through my 3rd cycle, and I thought that I would only be doing 3 cycles with my coach, but I'm actually really tempted to now do a few more, purely because it just gives me, my workouts are all planned by Amy. They're all amazing. I really enjoyed them, and I don't have to think about my workouts. I just get the app up that she uses, and that's it. With uni at the moment, the amount that I've got to do, because we start final collection work. Well, we should have started in October, but whoops, it's February now and I still haven't started. That is due at the end of May. It's my last project now. I've got nothing else because I handed my essay in, so my pure focus is going to be on the final collection. So just having coaching means that I just don't have to think about anything. She kind of tells me what to do and I just do it myself, which isn't hard. So I think I'm actually probably going to be continuing it till maybe the beginning of June. I might even do June with her as well, because I think perhaps when I get to June I might start wanting to go back down to maintenance, because I'm currently lean bulking. Calories are going up every few weeks. They haven't gone up for a while actually, because my weight has been shifting, the scales have been going up, so it shows that it's working. You can see I'm going really red now. So funny. I'm just really enjoying it. I'll put in my most recent coaching photos here. Excuse how pale I look, it's before I actually tan. The sun's just decided to come out. Oh. Excitingly, one of the things that's been noticed in the last week or two is that my upper glutes are definitely developing a lot more, which is because glutes are like my focus. This is like amazing news to me. I'm so happy about it. So that's really good. That's kind of just made me even more excited just to see how I'm progressing. Apparently, if you do this, so you go up like that, it lifts your brow bone, but I'm not fully convinced that that's actually truth. You know what? We're trying. I don't know if that's actually done that much. My face is nice and red, which is good fun. I've just brought you a little closer so you can see all the imperfections on my face. But excuse my bed, I haven't made it. I was speaking to my coach this week after my check-ins, after the photos and everything, and I was saying, you know what, I feel a bit tight. I think I might start doing some stretching on the weekends, and I'm actually thinking about buying a foam roller and doing stretching and foam rolling on the weekends. Yeah, fitness wise, I think everything's going really well, and it's actually amazing what you can do at home. I mean, I'm very grateful to have my own little kind of barbell set at home. One of the first things I did when lockdown was like, you know, being rumoured, the first one was I bought a little barbell set and some plates and some things like that, and it's actually been such a blessing in disguise. And looking back now, the amount that I actually spent on that set has been cheaper than a year's membership to my gym. It's actually paying for itself now. This is going on quite nicely today actually. I don't know if you can see. To be honest, I probably wouldn't normally do this, but it feels nice putting makeup on. That's what today's all about. Self-care Sunday. I'm gonna have a nice walk, a nice stretch, and then I'm gonna have a lovely bath. And then I think me and my parents are gonna be watching our programme. It's called Deadwind, it's on Netflix. Basically, my parents and I, we have this obsession with Scandinavian like mystery crime dramas. If you're interested in crime, like things like Line of Duty, Broadchurch, if you've ever watched those and you love those, I highly recommend watching. There's one called The Bridge, which is on BBC iPlayer. It is Swedish/Danish, so there are subtitles, but honestly, it's one of the best series I've ever seen in my life. It's so addictive. So if you're up for some binge-worthy crime TV, I could not recommend that more. Also, there's another one called The Killing. I can't pronounce it. It's called Forbidden or something. It's Danish, but it's so, I think it's Danish. I hope it's Danish. We finished all the English ones, so we were like, oh, what do we do? And then, you know, broadening our horizons into TV. So one thing I will show you, I mean, no one asked to see how I do my makeup, but you're gonna get it anyway. This stuff is called the Hollywood Flawless Filter. Excuse how gross the bottle is, but it's amazing. It just makes you so glowy, and I just absolutely love it. Just look at that glowiness. It looks shiny. I put a bit under there. And I've actually had this for about 2 years now. My makeup is probably all off and out of date. This I've had for about 2.5 years. I don't use it all the time. It's off. Like, it doesn't smell like it used to smell, but I spent money on it. I'm not gonna wait to do it. I do really want to get the Charlotte Tilbury night cream, and last time I did the Charlotte Tilbury shop, they gave me loads of free sample like sachets of products. A lot of those were night cream, and I've used it a few times, and oh my god, it's so good. It's got retinol in it, it smells nice, it's really thick, so it's a bit weird when you go to sleep because you feel like it's just gonna stick you to your pillow, but my skin in the morning after feels amazing. And I want to get an actual tub because you really don't need much of it, to be fair. You need like the size of a pea, and that's enough to spread everywhere, but it's 100 quid. 100 quid for a tub. Like, I cannot justify that, except I feel like I need to start using a retinol. I watch James Welsh, his skincare videos on YouTube. I absolutely love it. I've really been getting into it, except I'm one of those people that just uses the ordinary products for their skincare routine, and then I have this, and then that's pretty much it. He's kind of made me feel the need to start using retinol to prevent aging. Bum, bum, bum. So I've really missed my friends, and I haven't been able to go and like have walks and see them because of my parents. I mean, right, so to be careful. You know what, the more people that are super careful and avoid going out in public, the less likely this thing is gonna, you know, spread. I know that we're doing as good as we can. We're all healthy and happy. That is all that matters at the end of the day. And we're very, very lucky. We're not like my siblings as well. We don't bicker that much. We're quite civil to each other. I mean, my brothers annoy the hell out of me, especially my youngest one. He's like screaming and singing the national anthem at 3 in the morning in the room literally down below me while he's on PlayStation to his friends, and it drives me fucking nuts. You know what, at least we're not at each other's throats. I don't think I'm really going to do anything to my eyebrows today. I might put a tiny bit of this through, but I don't really want to do much. My eyebrows are absolutely nuts at the moment. I can't wait to get them done. I'm so excited for us to just be free and to do whatever we want. I just miss going to the pub, seeing my friends at the pub, just having a right old laugh and watching my friend eat soap from the bathroom. I mean, weird situation, don't ask why, but those are the little things that bring me joy in life. Apart from my fitness and my workouts, to be honest, I'm really, really loving my workouts at the moment. I've been doing so many exercises that I haven't really done before. It's really been eye-opening to the possibilities of actually home training. And I think it's incredible how people are just so motivated and working so hard. I mean, I see it on my Instagram all the time. People are doing absolutely amazing. They're killing it out there. I definitely haven't been as public with what I've been doing recently, purely because I just don't feel like it's right for me to be sharing what I'm doing, especially my workouts, because my coach, she just puts so much effort into making the most incredible plans, and for me to just, you know, video it or whatever or share it and give it away for free, it doesn't sit right with me. And I kind of think I would feel the same if I was a coach. Like, when it's your job, I just don't think it's right. But I will be sharing some of my favourite exercises and things that I generally love to do, because she doesn't give me everything that I love. Not everything I do in my workouts are exercises that I absolutely love. There's a lot that I do like, but there's a lot that I don't like. I mean, Bulgarian split squats that I was doing my last block, it was 4 sets of 12 per leg, and it was an absolute killer. I was feeling physically sick by the end of it. I'm so glad those are done. I did 8 weeks of that and now I'm free. But yeah, we're getting there, you know. I also feel really good about my relationship with food as well. I'm feeling a bit fluffier. Lean bulking, I have put on weight. I'm not kind of reading into it too much. I'm more focusing on how I feel and my strength, making sure I'm progressively overloading, whether that's just an extra rep or just an extra second holding at the end of the exercise or whatever. As long as I'm just doing a little bit of that and I'm feeling good, that's what I'm caring about. And the aesthetics are taking a bit of a backseat while I'm just focusing on all of that. But I definitely feel fluffier, I will tell you that. I've been so terrified of gaining weight back since I lost it. If you've watched my fitness journey video, my fitness journey so far video, I have been going up and down for years, and this has probably been about a year now since I've kind of started understanding that food isn't your enemy. I think it's really been an interesting, like hugely I don't know how to explain it. It's been an enlightening year, that's for sure. And I've learned so much. And I don't feel scared of food anymore. Like, I'm eating over 2,000 calories, which if you asked me like a year and a half ago, would you ever eat over 2,000 calories a day? I would have gone, no, hell no. I don't want to gain the weight, but I really, like, I just feel so much better now. I honestly do. And I think it just took me so long to realise you really do need to be fueling your body if you want to be making progress. And I damaged my metabolism. God, where is my speaking? I damaged my metabolism quite a bit when I was being really restrictive and really unhealthy, and it's kind of, I feel like my metabolism's almost healed now. I feel like bulking can be really mentally challenging on people. I definitely feel that I'm not scared of gaining weight anymore, and that's because I'm eating all the foods I'm liking. I'm not restricting anything. So if I want some cereal, some Cookie Crisp, I have some cereal. If I want some chocolate buttons, I have chocolate buttons. And I don't know where my lipstick is, so that's great. I don't really want to use my lip gloss because that's really heavy. Now I think that is my face done. My hair is definitely looking a little bit on the greasy side, but you know what, there's not really much we can do about that. Go have a snack now. I'll probably have a bagel and some cereal. Now that I've spoken about it, I feel like some cereal. And then I'm gonna go do my walk and do my stretches, so I'll take you along. So I've just done my stretching and I've put some warmer trackies on, and I've got this hoodie because I'm about to go for my walk, and it looks like the sun is not really here anymore. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to, you know, have the nice golden hour walk that I was dreaming of earlier. But either way, it's not raining and I'm grateful for that, so I'm still gonna have a nice little walk along the river. I actually forgot to film me having my bagel. I had a bagel to Friday. The most uninteresting thing you could probably have for lunch, so I don't think I'm really doing you a disservice by not showing you, but what I am doing is I'm picking up my snack to take on my walk with me. I counted all my calories for the day and I need about 18, so caramel nut. I'm concerned that it has nuts in it. I'm not allergic to nuts, but I hate peanuts, and I know that protein snacks, peanut is a huge thing that people love. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna have the second birthday cake one because I did really enjoy it, and why not? So yeah, I'm gonna have this and go for my walk. I'm leaving my camera here because I do not want it to get stolen. And I don't want to lose it, drop it, and it probably won't fit in my pocket either. I mean, it's not that big. It really isn't that big. I'll actually show you because just in case anyone's interested, because when I was asking for recommendations on my Instagram of like cameras to use, this one never popped up in recommendations. I got recommended the Canon G7X, a Sony one, and then another G7X Canon, and I was literally like, that's quite a lot of money for a vlogging camera. I need to be able to justify spending that kind of money on something just for vlogging. I kind of looked into it and I've realised that my final collection for my final unit at uni this year, the likelihood of us having to actually do the shoots remotely is quite high because obviously lockdown, and we don't even know if universities are going to go back. I mean, we'll have to see, but I thought this camera is known for being good for YouTube things, and it's also known for being good for photography as well, and you can change the lenses. Like, I'll actually get my phone out so I can show you more. So this is what the camera looks like. It's got a flip out screen. It comes out like that, but it really isn't that big. If you look at my hand, I was really shocked at how small it was when it came. This here can flip around like that, so you can see it from this angle, and then it means when you push this in, the screen bit here is protected, which I think is really nice because I know that I am quite good at scratching things, so I just think it's absolutely fabulous. And it's also got a thing here where you can input a microphone. I mean, that's quite technical and I don't think that's something I would ever do in my life, but you know, it's nice to have the option. This is the same price as the Canon G7X and I think it is so good, so I really love it. It's starting to look like it's gonna get darker, so I think I need to get my skates on and get going on my walk before it gets dark. So I've basically been watching TV in bed since I came back from my walk. Done nothing. I was planning to do some tiny bit of uni work, gathering some, you know, inspiration photos together, but that's not happened and it's potentially not going to happen. It's 10 to 7, so I actually think I'm gonna go downstairs and put the oven on and get myself ready, make my supper. It's gonna be the same thing as I had in my last what I eat in a day video. I have the same pasta every single day. My eyes are actually watering, I don't know why, honestly don't know why. I'm currently having my squash and creatine. Oh my god, is that the creatine? Oh my god, grim. I mean, I haven't been the most fun person today. I say that while I'm yawning. I'm gonna get up and head downstairs. So I'm currently making my supper. I'm having pasta and then, well, you saw this in my last what I eat in a day video, but then I've got my burnt chicken sausages and some veggies. And I mix it in with tomato mascarpone sauce. Oh my god, it's 1:45. This is quite late. So basically, we've been watching our Finnish TV programme, Deadwind. It's getting good. We're on season 2. I think there's actually only 2 seasons. But now I'm going to be taking off my face and doing my skincare and then having a quick shower because, this probably isn't very interesting to watch actually. My cleanser, I like to, you know, double cleanse. I don't have much cleanser left. It's sold out everywhere and I can't get my hands on it. I can't wait to get into bed. I'm gonna put my electric blanket on because the house is really cold at the moment. Last week was the week that we had that like huge cold blast of weather with all the snow and everything, and mum's paddling pool. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that my mum likes swimming and she decided that she would get a paddling pool. She thought it would be fun to be able to swim in her back garden. She's only swam in it. I say swam. It's 1 metre and a bit like deep, so she's technically sitting in water. It's so funny the way she does it. Sorry if you're triggered by how aggressive I am with my face. I probably should be more gentle, but there's not much of this left. Tomorrow's Monday. I'm probably going to be taking it very slow, to be honest. I'm probably going to be doing a little bit of work. I wanted to try and do some today just to get some inspiration photos together. Just in case anyone cares. This is the Squalene. And there's really not very much left, so I have to use the arm muscles that I have developed so far to, it's more fun muscles actually. I love this stuff. Generally this is my favourite cleanser and it's so cheap. I hate doing this because the water dribbles down my sleeve and I hate it. I'm gonna get wet in a second when I have a shower, but it's still, when you're wearing dry clothes, it's not fun. See, it's all dribbled down. But yeah, once I've rinsed my face and you can see all the imperfections once again. But hey ho, you know, that's just life. I mean, I shouldn't be using a towel. James Welsh says you shouldn't use towels to wipe your face. Just can't be asked. One thing that I do use that's not the ordinary, I only use it every other day and I used it yesterday, is this. Being a beauty guru again. It's the COSRX AHA BHA Clarifying Treatment Toner. And it's really, really good. I literally just spray it on my face and then get one of those cotton pads and just dab it in. I really, really like this. I did buy this, another COSRX product, but it made me go red. And I think because it's something to do with snails. And I was reading online after I noticed that my face was getting like kind of peely. And it was like red and like really sensitive. That apparently if you get hay fever, you could have reactions to this. So great, I can't use that, but hey ho. Looks nice in the bathroom. That's what gets me to sleep at night. And then I use this. This is the, yeah, it's the niacinamide drops. And I literally just drop it. Well, obviously, what else would I do with that? That was really close to my eye. I should really be looking in a mirror. Okay, that was a lot. That was a lot. So then I just rub this in, and then normally I go in with Surprise Surprise, The Ordinary. It's just a moisturiser. But there's really not very much left. And since I rediscovered my mouldy tub of Charlotte Tilbury cream the other day, I've just been using that instead because I think, you know what, whilst it's out of date, it's better I use it up now instead of finishing this off and then using the Charlotte Tilbury later when it's even more out of date. Well, that's my logic anyway. Hey ho, and there we go. That's basically my skincare done. I'm gonna have a shower now. I'm not washing my hair. It is disgustingly greasy, I do know. I'm gonna be putting my steroids in tonight. I'm sorry if this hasn't been the most interesting videos in the world. There's not really much going on, to be honest. I mean, it's a chilled Sunday, but pretty much most of my days are like this, except I do a little bit of uni work in between. This will be going up next Sunday, so in a week's time. I'm gonna try and stick to a Sunday upload every Sunday. I mean, how well I stick to that, we will have to see. I don't know, I haven't quite mapped out my kind of to-do list for the next 3 months of uni work, so I'll probably do that at some point this week, just so I can kind of give myself a timeline and plan everything better, because I'm just not very good at being one of those productive people that does everything on their to-do list and all of that. So hopefully we'll sort ourselves out there, but I think I'm gonna leave it here now. It's actually really late, it's way past midnight, it's past my bedtime. I'm usually in bed by like 11:30, so this is quite late on, but we got caught up with our TV programme. But yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it hasn't been too boring. I know that I'm a zombie when I wake up in the morning, so it will be interesting to see what I was actually like this morning, but I mean, you would have already seen it by now. I hope you all have a lovely week. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, so good night.